Now that's a
good question.
Welcome back for our next good question. And today's question comes from Elena. Elena asks, how do we know that dinosaurs died from an asteroid? Now, that is a good question because none of us were there when it happened. In fact, when we talk about geologic events, most of them occurred before human beings even were on planet Earth. So how in the world can we say with any certainty at all that the dinosaurs died out about 66 million years ago from a massive asteroid impact? How do we know that if there wasn't anybody around? And certainly there are no dinosaurs left for us to ask. So how do we know that? Well, let's talk about it. A lot of what we know in geology comes from a law called the law of superposition, which simply means that things are stacked on top of one another in the geologic record. And we can tell a lot about fossils and the age of fossils relative to one another by where we find them in what's called the geologic strata, or these layers upon layers. So the older the fossil, the deeper it is. The younger the fossil, the higher it is. So geologists have divided geologic time according to different events that have happened over that time. And major events are given names to correspond to these events. And then there's other things that geologists can do to actually date them. I think that's a topic for another video. But let's get to Elena's question. How do we know the dinosaurs died out from an asteroid impact? Well, a number of years ago, back in the 60s, there was a father and son team called Walter and Louis Alvarez. And they came up with a wonderful observation and discovery, which has been proven since then. You see, they determined that there were these thin deposits of an element called iridium found across the world at pretty much exactly the same time that the dinosaurs left the fossil record, meaning they went extinct. So something left this layer of iridium around planet Earth. What was it? Well, we know from observations today that iridium is a rare earth metal. It's found deep within the Earth, but not on the surface. So how did this layer of iridium get on the surface all around the planet at a particular point in time? Well, their theory was that an asteroid from space hit planet Earth. And we do know today that iridium can be found in a number of different celestial bodies like asteroids. And what they needed to do was find evidence of this asteroid. And guess what? That evidence has been found. You see, in North America, above Mexico, along the Yucatan Peninsula, we have found the evidence of a ginormous crater. Much of it is below the water right now in the Gulf of Mexico, but some of it is on the Yucatan Peninsula. And this ginormous crater dates to about the time of the dinosaur extinction. Not only that, but large concentrations of iridium were found there as well. And since then, there are deposits of iridium that have been found in this same geologic strata, which tells us something. It tells geologists that some massive asteroid impact with a lot of iridium hit planet Earth in North America at about the same time the dinosaurs and many other organisms went extinct. And as the theory suggests, this massive asteroid spewed up so much debris into the atmosphere that it blanketed our entire planet, which filtered out a lot of sunlight killing lots of plants, which was the food source for a lot of these dinosaurs, and the dinosaurs were food sources for other dinosaurs, and basically led to a massive global extinction. Today, most geologists agree that this discovery by this father-son team, the Alvarezes, is exactly the explanation for the conclusion that an asteroid caused the extinction of dinosaurs about 66 million years ago. And so with that in mind, I'd like to thank Elena for asking that question, because it was a good question. So until next time, keep thinking of some more good questions. Bye-bye.